we had a royal drama.
Yeah, and I'm already sick of you guys.
A royal wedding.
Queen Victoria is ready for her big day.
And a royal battle.
Matt had mentioned that you think that I'm toxic and manipulative.
I do think you are those things.
And all of it was not very regal at all. This is your The Bachelor Season 25, Episode 2 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lauren Zima. Oh, and it was a royal mess of an episode, wasn't it?
A scandal.
And I mean that in the best way possible. What an entertaining second episode of The Bachelor. What did you guys think? This episode was very much about Queen Victoria.
I got my crown!
And I'm going to do my very best to not speak in my Lady Whistledown voice the entire time.
Lady Whistledown, you do not know me.
But it probably will come in and out, just like a certain celebrity who will remain unnamed's accent. Did you guys follow that? I was hanging on every word. Every word, no matter how it was pronounced.
Just don't be negative tomorrow, guys.
And Queen Victoria really had me questioning and examining what royal, regal, crownly behavior really is. Because while I think she is very unbefitting of the crown, the royal family has certainly had a mess of its own, haven't they? So we love it all. Bless this mess. Now fill your chalices and let's get to it. We are starting out jogging, and I wrote down all these workout shots of Matt are really making me feel like I gotta go work out.
But that might get in the way of my lying around time.
I mean, he's fit, he's fabulous. He's on a Peloton. Yeah, I gotta check the credits, but I'm pretty sure Peloton is probably a sponsor this season. You know, we were really zooming in on that logo. And now we're sitting here talking about it, so I guess it worked. While Matt is working out solo, the women are not working things out together. Yes, they've all been brought to their quarters at the Nemacolin mansion, and I guess some of them don't want to be. Don't drink for every time someone is anti-sorority.
Growing up, I was not in a sorority. I did not have roommates.
I'm not here to freaking be in a sorority. We're not here to be in a sorority.
What's the problem with sororities?
I certainly would rather be hanging out with Matt.
I was in one, made some of my lifelong best friends there. I never understand the I'm not here to make friends thing. You can make a friend while dating someone. But while they all are exchanging some ugly words, there was a beautiful amount of champagne there, so cheers to that. If you can't make friends with a person, make friends with a glass, you know what I'm saying?
To the Macho.
We're starting to see where the women will be living and the clothes that they've brought, which I kind of love. I mean, we had Chelsea in that cute little fur coat. Although then Bree was tying her sweater in a way I did not understand.
I'm hoping that the spark is there and that there's instant chemistry.
What was that? It's not a seatbelt. Why are we strapped in? Is this a cool new trendy way of tying a sweater and I just don't know? Let me know in the comments below.
Bree. Love is an adventure. Matt.
So Bree gets the first one-on-one date, and of course we all have to say how this is such a clear advantage.
I feel like she has a major head start on everyone here.
But let's go now to some different words. Words that Queen Victoria seems to be struggling with. I don't think Victoria understands the definition of jealous.
I'm not jealous, I'm just like, I want that.
Nor seemingly of tailspin.
I'm not tail spinning, I'm the only one that's being real.
But cheers to this woman whose name I don't know yet.
My name is Jasenia.
Who is explaining maturity to Victoria.
I think it's just a matter of how everyone copes with their emotions differently. I'm very capable of still being happy for someone else while dealing with my own emotions.
Yeah, you guys, at first I thought that the Queen Victoria thing would just be funny and silly and over the top, but I'm pretty sure she's the villain. The stuff she was saying was mean.
I think the girls that are happy for Bree are all fake as
Lady Whistledown would not approve of this behavior at a social event in the season.
Can the ends ever justify such wretched means?
Oh, we're like really in a season. Like in Bridgerton, they were in the season of finding a match, and we're in the season of finding a match! Oh my God! And a match! Ah!
Tonight we shall discover which young ladies might succeed at securing a match.
I love when all the words come together, no matter what the accent. So Bree and Matt go on the first one-on-one, and maybe she should have been strapped in by her sweater because they're on these ATVs, and I swear I was thinking about how scary and dangerous these ATVs were. I was watching it and I was thinking it because I don't get on those myself because they flip very easily, and that's why I'm afraid. And then Matt says, "Do you trust me?"
Do you trust me?
And then the thing flipped. Yeah, so he flips it, and I was a little worried, but glad to see they were okay. Just very muddy, very, very muddy. Oh, but luckily this show is the gift that keeps on giving, and in the middle of the woods, we get a hot tub!
So what we have here is a wood-fired hot tub.
And it's not any old hot tub, because it's the first hot tub of the season, and the first hot tub we've had in a year. We didn't have any hot tubs in Palm Springs. It was too hot. And this hot tub is familiar. Yes, this hot tub has seen some heat before. You might remember it from JoJo Fletcher's season of The Bachelorette. She and Luke Pell got in it after he chopped wood to fuel it. And Matt's gonna do the same.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, and I miss the hot tubs, you guys. I did. I love a good hot tub. And I love a good kiss. And Bree and Matt have a very good one. Even a nice neck caress. Just a light defiling. In Bridgerton, even like a kiss is a defiling, so that's why I'm saying that. Have you guys watched it yet? A lot of you have. I still have the finale to watch. I haven't watched it yet. I've been trying to hold off, let it space out. I didn't want to binge it all in one day. Different show, Lauren. Not that different, though, as we discovered. Okay, but from mud in our mouths to the mud coming out of our mouths. And Victoria is saying things like, do you not know me?
I'm like, no. Do you not know me? Like,
No, Victoria, these women don't know you. They've just met you about a day ago. So, no, they do not know you well, or even at all.
thank you.
And what was interesting to me, you guys, about this intense comment from Victoria, did you notice she seemed to be saying it to a producer? So that means Victoria wasn't even like putting on an act for on camera. This seems to be how she really, really feels. I think she may have to wait for another season to find her match.
Penelope is quite nervous. This shall be her very first season.
But then back to Bree and Matt, who are having a lovely dinner conversation about their upbringings. I thought it was a great chat. What did you think of their date and their connection? Let me know in the comments below. And Bree gets a rose. Cheers to that!
Bree, will you accept this rose?
Of course, I absolutely will.
I would rather wait for a one-on-one.
Oh, and now back to Victoria. Victoria was making less and less sense to me as the episode went on, as she says she can't be her most authentic self here.
I don't feel like I can be my most authentic self.
What? Why? Say whatever you want. And then she said she wouldn't go on the group date.
I would honestly not want a group date based on how I feel in the group right now.
But then she did. I don't care. Do whatever you want. And by the way, don't drink for every woman who's on this group date. I think it was 18 names called.
There's 18 of us on the group date.
So many possible matches for our Matt. I've really got to stop. Or do I? Picture a quill in this hand.
Has anyone else read what Lady Whistledown has written of late?
This is a California-style quill. Made of the palm bird. I took this from a plant in our lobby.
Lady Whistledown.
We have 10 minutes to get dressed. 10 minutes.
All right, so we're on the group date and we are doing a wedding photo shoot date. And when I say we've done this before, I mean, we literally just did this on Tayshia's season of The Bachelorette weeks ago, and the same photographer is even here.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one?
I guess they flew this guy from La Quinta. I suppose he already had done his Bachelor paperwork, so they thought, why bring in someone new? But great, sure. Why not? He's fun. So they all have to put on wedding dresses, and Queen Victoria said she was the one having the royal wedding.
Lost royal wedding.
Oh my God.
But I thought she had the least regal outfit. Just me? Which wedding dress was your favorite? So Jasenia went first and went in for the kiss.
Oh, kiss him.
And cheers to that.
Queen Victoria is ready for her big day.
Oh, and then Victoria went in for a kiss, but Matt was not into that.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Did anyone else notice he was kissing her with his eyes open? Ah! It's uncomfortable.
To me, that was such a passionate kiss.
Oh, I mean, who does a full makeout with their eyes open?
Whoa, babes, coming in hot with a vlog because I realized on a second watch that Matt also has his eyes open with other kisses. Yes, thought it was just Victoria, but Jasenia.
A kiss would be nice.
Because it'd be nice.
Yeah, so I guess it's not about who he likes or doesn't like because I think he's into Jasenia, so why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Let me know in the comments below.
Why would you do that? Only if you're really, really not into it, right? I think so, but let me know in the comments below. Need your take. Things are about to change. Chris Harrison is here.
What's going on?
Great question. What's going on?
And I was very grateful for this. This show is the gift that keeps on giving.
We're about to play Capture the Heart.
So basically, the women have to literally run and capture this giant heart while wearing the wedding dresses and throwing paint at each other. I was kind of dying because this combines some very typical Bachelor go-to dates, the wedding dress photo shoot date and the paint date. Yes, these white dresses are mere canvases, and the paint, the emotional trauma smashed into you in a relationship.
This team we have, the red team, is stacked.
So we get put on teams, and oh, Piper is scaring me a little bit because she's doing like real sports strategy.
We're gonna have midfielders running through to get the heart.
She's got the forwards.
Forwards are gonna play first line of defense.
And the backhands.
Slingshot my body against these bitches if I need to.
And we had been speaking about Victoria and her understanding of words, and she says, and I quote,
I think my team is a bunch of queens and the other team is a bunch of jesters.
Do you mean jesters?
Gestures?
Jesters.
Gestures?
Court jesters.
Gestures?
Gestures.
So, as a true queen would say, let them eat cake.
We know the rules don't matter. The winners get time with Matt and the losers don't.
Ladies on the gold team, it's time to take a moment and say your goodbyes here. Head on home.
One thing I'm loving about filming on these resort locations and not traveling is that the losers always have to walk home now. So they gotta trudge home in these wedding dresses. That was sad. Yeah. But in a good way, I liked it. The gift that keeps on giving! Now, the winners did a little champagne blast at the end, which I never love because we are pouring out good champagne. And, you know, don't pour one out for every wedding dress wasted. Oh, and all of the losers are crying. I mean, Rachel was in tears.
Just sucks knowing I'm not going on that date tonight.
Or was she? I couldn't tell. She really looked down. Oh, and then Katie is in tears.
I've never been so excited about somebody.
Or was she? I couldn't tell. She really looked down. Were they crying? Let me know in the comments below. But Matt is having some great tier-less conversations. He has a wonderful chat with Lauren.
I felt like I was a kid again. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw a different side of you. I didn't get a chance to.
And I adored his conversation with Jasenia.
I definitely dealt with a lot of infidelity.
She told him she had been hurt by people cheating in the past, and that is something that he said he would never do.
Do you experience an infidelity in your relationship? That's not something that I would put you through.
Wow, said it on camera, sealed it with a kiss. Cheers to that. Oh, and Victoria is talking to herself, pretty much. And she's speaking to Matt, and I'm not sure how much Matt is understanding, because what she was saying certainly didn't make sense to me. She says she is so confident.
As much as I come across confident, like, I wanted you to know that, like, I'm still a human. And
Is confidence putting other people down and calling them crazy idiots?
You're getting upset. You're getting a little upset. Yeah, because you guys are crazy.
And no. Confidence is getting along with others and building them up around you because you feel so secure in who you are, Victoria. Words and definitions. And Lauren gets the rose.
You accept this rose?
yes, of course. Thank you.
Who are you guys loving at this point? I really adored Abigail in episode 1. This episode made me really like Bree and Jasenia and Lauren. There are lots of great women here, huh? So for some reason, Victoria thought she was going to get the rose. She says maybe her sharing wasn't enough.
I shared a lot, and I, like, went out of my way during the day. So, yeah, I was, like, partially thinking maybe I'd get the rose.
And, I wanted to take a minute on this because Victoria shared her insecurities with Matt.
Like, picking out a dress today, I was like, oh, like, I hope I don't look fat, or, like I have these thoughts.
And I just have to say that telling someone what you're insecure about doesn't guarantee a connection. I also am not sure that I would get into what I'm insecure about this early on. I'm not saying you shouldn't be open and honest about who you are, but the beginning conversations feels like a time to talk about your upbringing, your passions, what drives you, right? I just think that if you share your insecurities that early, you come across like you're gonna be a lot of work for the other person.
Yeah.
And while relationships take work, they shouldn't be work. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Victoria doesn't, okay. All right, but we've got so many women here that we better keep going on dates.
There's gonna be 18 of us there.
Yeah. Matt and Sarah go on a one-on-one.
How you doing?
Good to see you. And I thought I said, I could have sworn I decreed. Yes, I definitely wrote it down here. No more planes! No more flying after Pilot Pete. I can't take it anymore. Stay down on the ground. Be grounded.
This is so cute.
But finally, Matt and Sarah have their feet firmly planted on the grass.
No, I think that's really special for sure.
And Sarah opens up to Matt about her dad having Lou Gehrig's disease and how she quit her job to go home and be a caregiver for him.
I came home to San Diego and quit my job reporting and anchoring in TV news to be a caregiver.
And Matt's response to this was interesting.
The fact that she should be home with her pops right now with her family, and she's here with me having dinner, it's an honor.
What did you think of their conversation? Use your electronic quills and let me know in the comments below. And Sarah gets a rose!
Sarah, will you accept this rose?
Of course. Absolutely.
And we get another hot tub. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Oh. And you guys, we even get a fire pit. Oh, yes. I love a hot tub, but you know I love a hot tub in a cold environment and a fire pit just upping the romantic ante. The romanty! Ah! Lauren, that's not a word. I don't care! And fill her up is the cocktail party.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And Victoria is continuing to blow my mind with these word choices. she calls herself an empath.
I feel like that just goes back to like me being an empath, and if I'm around that energy, it can sometimes take over.
No. No. No.
That's all.
Yeah, Victoria says that she is an empath, which is someone who kind of soaks up everybody else's energy and really feels it.
And if I'm around that energy, it can sometimes take over.
Because Marylynn has created an, and I quote, toxic environment, which is unfair to Victoria.
Just like cries, like manipulates situations, and she's just like straight up toxic.
Victoria, darling, you are the one putting out the energy. Okay.
It was an act, and it worked. We got what we wanted.
What did you guys think of Victoria at this point? Let me know in the comments below. I actually wrote down, Victoria, you are as full of it as your sleeves are full of air. But who am I to talk? Look at me. Look at me. A ruffled sleeve always works. Or does it? In this case, I gotta be honest, I didn't know why the bra was hanging out, you guys. Is that another look I'm unaware of? Am I not in on the fashions of 2021? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know. Victoria is saying that Marylynn said some stuff, but I didn't know what she was saying Marylynn said.
And like she just like cries, like manipulates situations.
And Marylynn is defending herself.
I feel like now I need to defend myself.
But I don't know what about. And Matt is just as confused. He says it's a she said, she says.
Now it's turned into a she said, she said.
But I don't even know what was said. Ah! The escapism drama that we all need. But listen, if there was any doubt in your mind, if you wondered if any of it was editing, here's how we know who is in the right. Marylynn goes to speak to Victoria, to try to address things, to attempt to move forward. And don't drink for every time Victoria shuts her down. She says, I'm not going outside to talk to you.
I'm not going outside, it's freezing. We'll give you guys a moment.
I'm not gonna sit next to you.
I don't want to sit next to you.
And my personal favorite when it comes to moving forward maturely as an adult to find compromise and common ground, I don't care.
We can come to an understanding. I really do believe that we can if we try.
I don't care to, Marylynn.
And then she just walks away.
I need a break. You're too much for me.
Is Victoria's behavior regal? Let me know in the comments below. Or maybe, as I said, maybe it is, because the royal family has plenty of drama on its own and plenty of rivalries and standoffs and grudges held. I don't know, maybe she'd fit right in. I don't know. Perhaps she'd fit right in. And now is the marriage ceremony.
This is what they have been raised and trained for since birth.
I mean the rose ceremony.
Piper.
So things are going well, the women are getting roses.
Okay.
And then Sarah goes down. Oh, I don't know what happened. Nobody does. Jarring camera angles. Jarring camera angles. Jarring camera angles. Jarring camera angles. Oh, and I raise my glass to this. Based on the promo for next week, we are getting more drama, drama, drama.
Can you stop? No, I won't stop, Katie. I'll do whatever the I want.
Oh, everybody, what did you think of this episode of The Bachelor? I just dove into it like a hot tub in the middle of the woods. I loved it. Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Of course, tell your friends about Roses and Rosé if they are not watching yet. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo at Lauren Zima. I love you all so much, and Lady Whistledown will be back next week. I was searching for a crown, and this is all I could find. Goodbye.